Hi, this is Jim Dunkerley again, and today I want to talk about why PHC, or plant health care. First of all, I want to give you a definition. PHC is the process by which plant health is maximized by using growth-enhancing protocols that also minimize pest damage. Simply put, that means growth and vigor are also seen as the end result and the tool by which we can control pests. So PHC is not about eliminating pests, but is about reducing the population so that damage is not very noticeable. So traditional methods usually focus on killing the pest, then adding lots of fertilizer, which pushes a lot of growth, which then attracts more pests. And you keep repeating the cycle until everything falls apart. And usually the manager loses in that escalating battle. Plant health care, or PHC, turns the tables on that old situation by encouraging the natural defenses that plants have and helps them defend themselves. Low nitrogen fertilization, the use of predators, enhance pest control in ways that pests find very difficult to overcome. That way there are no easy meals out there. So why would anybody want to use PHC? Well, first of all, it's more eco-friendly. And that's important because the lower use of pesticides allow plants to be more in tune with the native ways that they can control pest problems. It helps us also stay ahead of the eventual elimination of pesticides through law changes and just general things that happen with the pest population that makes the pest controls not effective anymore. PHC is also more effective long-term, more cost-effective long-term. By establishing a balance between the plant and the pest that favors the plant, we can avoid the eventual failure of pesticide dependence. PHC is therefore more cost-effective in the long term because it's more profitable the longer a client is on it. As more pests are controlled, you have to use less materials that have to be used to control the pests. Therefore, the plants do more of the work themselves. You get a happier client and you get less cost. Thirdly, the PHC technician can better spread out that work. Doesn't have to have it all bunched up and doing all this excessive overtime. The workers are less stressed, they're not as tired, they're more alert. That leads to fewer accidents and finally more productivity. You can feel more in control and your workers will take more ownership of their clients. Therefore, you have happier workers. Fourthly, and this one's a little not quite as useful in some situations depending upon how your business is set up, but generally you don't need to use as large a truck carrying as much gallons of material around with you. That reduces your overhead, which reduces your fuel costs and your insurance and your repairs, which leads to then more profits. Those are just some of the ways that plant health care can be a lot more useful and why you'd want to use plant health care over a more traditional kill them all and don't worry about it, and then that's fertilizing methodology. So until I see you next time, see ya.